Hi, first grade families, and welcome to the back to school night presentation for the 2021 to 2022 school year. This is the presentation for all first grade families. First, I'd like to take a moment to introduce the first grade team here at Dyer Kelly. One of our teachers is Miss Frost. That's me. This is my contact information. The best way to contact Miss Frost is on Class Dojo. So please make sure that you connect to Class Dojo. Please send me a message or an email or talk to me after school if you need that link to connect to Class Dojo. Another one of our first grade teachers is Mrs. Alvarez. She also has a Class Dojo. She has her email here, and she will be out for baby bonding time beginning Monday, August 30th through November 19th. So the best way to contact her or her substitute teacher is through Class Dojo. Another one of our first grade teachers is Mrs. Schrader. Again, the best way to contact her, Class Dojo, and there is her email as well. Mrs. Schrader will be out on maternity leave beginning September 20th, and she will return January 4th. While she's on maternity leave, Miss Rivas will be your child's teacher. So if you have any questions or concerns, please contact Miss Rivas on Class Dojo. Then we also have Miss Lyons. Again, Class Dojo is the way to go. So please make sure you're connected to your child's classroom. Miss Lyons also has her phone number listed as well as her email. And our last teacher, but certainly not least, is Mrs. Lewis. Again, best way to contact is through Class Dojo. And here she put a link for families to connect to Class Dojo. So in the description box on YouTube, I will put the link to these slides so that if you would like to contact us or if you'd like to click on any of the links, you can first click on the slides and then access all the links in this presentation. So the first question you might have is, what should your first grader bring to school? Please make sure that if you're able to, you pack a healthy snack for your student. Our first grade lunchtime is not until 11:40, so it's really helpful if they have a snack in their backpack so that they don't get hungry before our lunch. Also, if it's possible, please pack a water bottle for your student. Teachers will also have extra waters in their classroom, but it's best if you pack a water for your child. Masks. So this year, all students must wear a mask at all times unless they're eating or drinking water. So please send your student to school wearing a mask to help keep everyone safe. It's also super helpful if you teach them how to wear their mask properly. That means over the nose and under their chin. And make sure that you teach them it's important that if they sneeze or cough, they do it in their mask. If they sneeze in their mask, we can always give them a new one, but please teach your child that it's super important that they keep their mask on over their nose to protect themselves and everyone in the classroom. So, at Dyer Kelly, one of the things that we teach to all of our students is how to roar. So, roar stands for respectful, own our choices, always safe, and responsible. So, each of our first graders is learning how to do these things inside the classroom, and we encourage you to also teach them and reinforce these at home, which we know you all are doing. Also, in first grade, a huge goal of ours is independence and problem solving. So, all throughout the year, we'll be working on problem solving. So, please encourage your student to do things independently. Things like tying their shoes, carrying their own backpack, even encourage them to help around the house so that they know that they can problem solve, they can help their community, and that they are independent. This is a huge goal in first grade, and we would so appreciate your help with this goal at home. So here are the things that we are learning in first grade. This is a list of first grade goals. We can also send this home with your students so that you know what we're learning in first grade. But these are some of the biggest goals we have in our reading and writing. So again, any support or extra practice you can do at home, whether that's counting socks as you're folding them or adding as you're making dinner, all those things will help your first grader be successful here at Dyer Kelly. Also, Class Dojo, I mentioned this a lot at the beginning when I was introducing the first grade team. It's super important that you and anyone who's involved in your child's education connect to Class Dojo. So, grandparents can connect, anyone who might be picking up your student, like a neighbor, could connect to our Class Dojo. This is the best way to get news about your student's classroom, and it's also the best way to contact the teacher. On Class Dojo, there's also a reward system. So in class, teachers might give students points to earn prizes if they are making excellent choices or working hard in the classroom. So here's a look at our schedule. So every day school starts at 8:10 in the morning. If your student is eating breakfast at school, students should arrive at 7:45. So breakfast goes from 7:45 until 8:10, but we have a lot of students that eat breakfast, so it's best if your student arrives as early as possible at 7:45. Also, first grade dismissal is outside the front office doors, right by that flagpole, every day at 2:35. If you're driving, you can use the smaller kindergarten parking lot to pick up your student. If your student has an older siblings, you can pick up your older student and your first grader from the small kindergarten parking lot. It's super important that when you're pulling into that small kindergarten parking lot, that you make sure that you pull all the way through so that the traffic can keep flowing through that parking lot. Every Thursdays are our short day. So students are out at 1:20 in the afternoon. Homework. We've had a lot of families ask about homework for their first grader. So your student will not have any homework this year. So instead, we encourage you to use this time to spend time with your family, read any books at home if you have them, and play outside. We as a first grade team feel that it's super important that your child enjoys their childhood. So we will not be assigning any homework this year. However, we will have a Friday folder. So every Friday, please check inside your student's backpack for any important papers and your child's classwork from that week. So please make sure that you take out all those papers. If there's an important paper for you to sign, please make sure you sign that and send it back. All the other paper, all their classwork, that gets to stay at home, and you as a family can choose what you'd like to do with that. Also, after listening to this presentation, there will also be a first grade Zoom for all families, not for students, just for families, from 5:30 to 6:15 p.m. on Thursday, August 26th. This is our back to school night Zoom. So this is an opportunity for you to ask questions to the first grade teachers, and we will do our best to answer them. Also, after this Zoom from 6:15 to 6:30, there will be an opportunity for you to Zoom with the administration at our school. So our principal and our two vice principals will be there to answer any of your questions. Again, the link in the description of this video has the link to these slides so that you can click on this link to join, or you can enter this meeting ID and passcode. Again, please try and watch this whole video. If you made it here, you watched the whole video. Watch this whole video before you come so that you have questions that might not have been answered in this presentation. So again, please feel free to contact your student's first grade teacher on Class Dojo, and we look forward to seeing you on this Zoom on Thursday, August 26th from 5:30 to 6:15. Have a great day!